appearing by Zoom remotely on her own. She was summoned to appear, and she has appeared on a summons. Michaela, it looks like we got you served in Wichita. It looks like there is a September battery charge, theft charge that got filed. And that's why you're notified to appear today. It's alleged that you had physical contact with Lori Jasso, Jasso. They call it done in a rude, insulting, or angry manner. So usually it's hitting, shoving, pushing, something of that nature, part of a fight or disagreement or out of anger. It is a B-person misdemeanor if convicted of battering someone. Maximum 6 months, $1,000 fine if convicted. And then it's also alleged that you took her purse and her cell phone and some stuff in her purse without her permission. The value less than $1,500, which also makes it a misdemeanor. It's a Class A non-person. It's always interesting that property crimes are a higher classification than person crimes like a battery, but that's how it's set out legislatively. The maximum sentence is 1 year in the county jail and $2,500 fine if convicted. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you. If you're employed, I'm going to ask that you make an effort to retain your own attorney. If you're not employed and you have dependents that you support, then I will appoint an attorney to represent you. You will need to go before our magistrate judge on January 26th. The time depends on whether or not you get a court-appointed attorney or you hire your own. But the date's the same in front of Judge Webster. I'm going to allow you to sign your own bond since you were brought in on summons and you voluntarily appeared. You'll need to make arrangements to sign a $2,500 bond, which means if you don't show up for your court appearances, we can take a judgment of $2,500 against you, issue a warrant. It's added to your court costs in your case. And then probably a bondsman will have to get involved and you'll have a higher bond that'll be set for your future appearances.
Before we roll a single second of courtroom footage, let me prepare you for what you're about to see, because this video is a *3-act disaster. Today we're watching 3 sovereign citizens, each one more detached from legal reality than the last. And what makes this episode special is that every single one of them is given a chance, a real chance, by the court, and immediately wastes it. That we start in Kansas with a so-called Karen, who walks into court, gets handed a signature bond, essentially a free pass to stay out of jail, and then proceeds to torch that opportunity in under 30 seconds. Then we head to Michigan, where you'll see 2 judges who have completely run out of patience for sovereign citizen nonsense and make it very clear they're not playing along with imaginary legal theories. What ties all of these cases together isn't just bad law, it's confidence without competence. These defendants genuinely believe that saying the right words.
And also, and for the record, I have the right I have the right to face my accuser, and they have to be a living man or woman. So, as far as that matter goes, therefore I move to dismiss the matter entirely.
Okay. Well, I move to order you to appear on Friday at 1:30 at the courthouse in front of myself, no matter what your name is or your affiliation. And to bring with you anyone that you are agent of or you represent. If you don't appear, I'll issue a warrant for your arrest or for her arrest.
Your Honor, are you setting the $2,500 OR bond?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I've got to see her face to face and get her identifiers and have you personally appear, and that's going to need to be in person here at the courthouse in my courtroom.
What was the date and the time for that, ma'am?
Friday at 1:30, courtroom A in El Dorado at 201 West Pine. I think that makes that, the 14th at 1:30, please.
Okay.
Okay, I appreciate it. If there's
Thank
nothing
you.
further today.
This opening explanation from the judge is textbook, calm, and extremely fair, which matters, because it strips away any later claim that the defendant wasn't informed. The judge clearly explains the battery charge, what legally qualifies as battery, and the potential penalties. Then he moves to the theft charge and even pauses to explain something most people don't realize. In many states, property crimes are classified more severely than low-level person crimes. That detail matters because sovereign citizens often claim courts hide information or rush proceedings. None of that is happening here. The judge is walking her through everything, slowly and clearly, and even highlighting the absurdity of how statutes written. At this moment, everything is going her way. Not guilty plea entered, future court dates explained, and, most importantly, the judge is already leaning.
Keynes, 23R513178.
Good.
Go ahead.
Okay, good morning, Your Honor. Alex Green IV, PA2657, appearing on behalf of Timothy Michael Keynes, who's zooming in from the Wayne County Jail.
Did you talk to the prosecutor about this one?
I did not, because I have noticed that my client wishes to get some discovery, and I didn't see anything about it.
Okay. All right, Mr. Keynes, your name?
Timothy Haynes.
How long are you in custody there for on other cases?
I have no clue. I'm waiting for my tether. This is holding me up for my tether. So I asked for a discovery for this case.
Yeah, I don't have a problem. I hate to see you sitting in there all day. It's too bad you didn't show up for several days. It's too bad you didn't show up when you were supposed to. Give me a new date on a Rockwood case, Lisa.
Judge, okay, I just want to be sure what we're doing here, because if we do discovery,
Hold him up.
this Mr. Green won't be here.
It's gonna go back to
Yeah,
Except for a pre-trial today. Not-
right. It's going to go back to Mr. Gaith.
Okay, should we just have Mr. Gates talk to him today? It's on the docket for a pre-trial. I don't know if they realize that.
I think Mr. Green did, and his client wants discovery.
Yep. Of everything.
That's fine, Mr. Keynes. You don't have to.
Well, I mean, it's not no one else's freedom.
July 10th, 8:30.
Well, I don't know what you mean by that. We're trying to accommodate you here. I don't have any problem with you adjourning it.
Thank you.
Do you have other holds?
no, but out of, I think it was Taylor.
Okay.
And so that was a possession of some type of drug paraphernalia or something like that. I think you're gonna list a couple of court dates on that. And then he does have a bond in this case that he has posted of $250, $2,500, 10%.
That he hasn't posted.
Yes.
Right. Because he didn't show up on this one either.
I didn't have that.
Yeah, he was supposed to be here in 2023. What is all this yellow stuff all over this docket? Lisa? Grandkids.
Because what the judge just granted is huge. A signature bond, also called a PR bond, is the court saying, "We trust you." No money up front. No jail. No handcuffs. Just a promise that you'll come back to court. Judges do not hand these out lightly, especially in cases involving alleged violence and theft. His is a gift. And it's conditional. A PR bond can be revoked instantly if the defendant demonstrates they're not taking the process seriously, don't understand what's happening, or present a risk of non-appearance. And that's exactly why judges listen very carefully to what defendant.
So I stay here for another 10 days.
I'm not letting you out. You didn't show up here for 2 years.
The papers went to my house and my mom's
Listen.
house
No,
when I lived in Taylor.
no. I'm not lowering your bond. I'm not giving you a personal bond. You've been playing with us. Okay? No. That's why I was questioning why you wanted to adjourn it, because you're not, unless you can post the bond, you're going to be sitting there. And I don't know how else to put
I'm
it.
suing those cops.
I'm sorry?
I'm suing those cops. This is
Go ahead.
horseshit.
Go ahead. Show up in court. You would have had your day in court. You'd have been acquitted 2 years ago. I'm not going to go on that. I could care less if you sue me. Go sue whoever you want. Sue me if you want. Show up in court. Good luck. If you want to do something else, I'll be glad to have you get the police report from Rockwood and
Please do.
go talk to him some more. I don't have any problem with that.
No, I think that the major issue was he was looking for, and I did explain that there was no guarantee of a personal bond because he hasn't been missed some court dates.
And he missed not only this, he missed Taylor too.
Right.
So this is not an anomaly. Let me check something here. You know, it never fails. It never ceases to amaze me. Okay. He's got it warrant out of Hazel Park, warrant out of Southgate,
I had time for Hazel Park.
out of Bonia, warrant out of Taylor, another 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 one out of Taylor. He doesn't show up on this for 2 years and he wants to talk to me about suing cops. Do whatever you got to do. I don't know who you think you are. You must be running the Pentagon at least. Shut him off, Lisa. We'll see you here in a couple weeks.
And there it is. The moment everything unravels. As soon as she starts talking about being a living woman, refusing consent, and demanding her accuser be a living man or woman, every alarm bell in that courtroom goes off. Judges have heard this script hundreds of times, and it never leads anywhere good. Otis, what she's doing here, she's not responding to the charges, she's not asking procedural questions, she's rejecting the legitimacy of the court entirely. And from a judge's perspective, that raises one immediate concern: will this person comply with future court orders?
Jury trial. And just for the record, I explained this to Mr. King, that he's a sovereign citizen and I am not familiar, nor do I practice any laws regarding.
Because there aren't any laws regarding them, Mr. Gazicki.
Exactly, Your Honor. And I explained to him that I would represent him under the laws of the state of Michigan and obviously, the United States.
All right, Mr. Kane, do you understand that? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Gazicki has a law license and he's had it for a long time and he wants to keep it. So Mr. Gazicki is not going to come before this court or any court to make frivolous arguments or unfounded arguments on your behalf. But he has indicated that he would represent you on these cases, applying the law of the state of Michigan. You understand that? Is that a yes? Okay, she's taken down what you're saying and look at the same. Okay, so all of these cases are from the same occurrence, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so one jury trial date. On March 13th, we have Leroy Griffer.
That's good.
That's you? Will that day work? That's the only
Yeah, it'll work,
trial?
yeah.
All right. All right, so we will set a jury trial date for March 13th of 2026. You'll be required to appear in person that date. And the trial starts at 9 a.m. So you should be here no later than that, okay? And sir, one second. there any potential that I should set a final settlement?
I would set a
conference?
final settlement conference, yeah.
Okay, so we'll set one final settlement conference. All right, that's your jury trial day. We'll send you out notice in the mail of your final settlement conference.
This is what courtroom authority looks like. The judge doesn't argue philosophy, doesn't debate definitions, and doesn't entertain the sovereign citizen framework at all. He issues a direct order: show up in person, bring whoever you claim to represent, and do it on the court schedule. And just like that, the bond is modified. This is critical for viewers to understand: the judge, her for what she believes. He responded to what her words signaled. Refusal to consent, rejection of identity, denial of jurisdiction, all of that suggests future non-compliance. Courts respond to risk, not rhetoric. 3 sentences earlier,